Morning everybody, welcome back. We're up at the ABBEY brewery. They're putting some new brewery equipment in today, so I'll give you a quick look at that before we leave. But today we're going to have a walk down the 199 steps. I'm going to put the drone up. If I can, I'm going to try and fly it. It's too windy, but every time I bring my drone out, it's too windy. So I'm never going to get to fly it, so we've got to start taking a few risks, I think. So I'm going to put the drone up. If the footage is any half good, then yeah, I'll patch it into this video. But yeah, we're going to have a walk down. They have actually started serving ale, but it's a bit early for me. If I'm drinking from 11 in the morning till 11 at night, I call that excessive. Enjoyable, but excessive. It's funny that I always say, you know, when if you're in Whitby and you see me and I'm not videoing, come over, say hello. It's always nice to see me subscribers, but nine times out of 10 they spot me in the pub. Start having a quiet sherbet. Oh, hello. How you doing? We're all right. Anyway, we're going to go down the 199 steps. We're going to have a wander down. As I say, I'll put my drone up and we'll show you a bit of the Abbey, hopefully. Then we'll go through St Thomas's churchyard briefly. I don't like encroaching on there, but I'll show you a couple of pirates' graves. And then we're going to walk down 199 steps. I'll show you the donkey path at the side, and we'll get down into the marketplace and we'll shut things off. And the last thing I will do is hide a wristband. So, right, first thing to do is let me just show you this little putting the new brewery in, and then we'll shut off and we'll walk down the 199 steps. So there's one of the new tanks that are going in, and Whitby Gin's moving up here as well. So I don't know quite where they're moving, but if you look behind the gates you can see the brewing tanks there, whatever they're called. Are they called brewing tanks? I don't know. Looking great, aren't they? Really expanding up here. They do live music, they do pizzas, they do lovely beer, absolutely fantastic, always popular in the goth weekend. And yeah, they're doing a few improvements, always doing something up here. It's dog friendly, it's wheelchair access friendly if you can get up here. There is a car park, there are places to park, that's for sure. Parking's at a premium, but anyway, if you can get parking, it's wheelchair accessible. And there's the brewery. You see, there's a dog again. I'll show you the pizza oven. And if you look over there, the thing with the chimney going through the roof is the pizza oven. Built a proper stage. Absolutely fantastic, isn't it? Right, that's it, mates. Let's have a walk down the 199 steps. Let's put the drone up. Let's see what we're doing. If I can't get the drone up, let me show you a quick glimpse of the Abbey itself, and then at least we've got the Abbey in if I can't get the drone working. There she blows. Tell you what, mates, let's just... There, that's better, isn't it? Right, we'll see you in a second or two. Right, mates, we're up at the Abbey. Here we are. You can get the Whitby Town tour bus from here. So if you want to come up to the Abbey and have a fully guided tour of Whitby, then that's the place to do it, and it'll save you walking up the 199 steps. I'm going to show you the donkey path first, and we'll get that one out of the way. So this is the entrance to St Mary's. Well, it's actually called Church of the Mary the Virgin, that's what it's called. And there's a donkey path down here, so that's flat all the way down, cobbles, but the entrance to the 199 steps is here. So first thing I'm going to show you are the pirates' graves. But I'm not going to march through the graveyard because, I don't know, I just think it's a bit disrespectful sometimes. So here's the first one. If you can see it, I'm going to get right down so you can have a look at it. Can you see the skull and crossbones? Can you make it out? I'm doing my best. Right, and I'm not going to walk on the graves. And here's the other one, which is probably a bit more. Somebody's left 5p on top. Little tip. Can you see the skull and crossbones? No markings, no names, no nothing, just the skull and crossbones. Now, I did go into the church and say, you know, is there a history behind these? And the lady said, yeah, there were pirates. So we cleared that one up. Right, let's have a walk through. If you've never been up to the church and had a little walk around, you should go in. It's absolutely lovely. It's what I would call really, really historic. It's quaint. It's lovely, particularly at Christmas. If you come up at Christmas, they have a little display, big display, of Christmas trees going on. It's absolutely wondrous. Kids love it. There's a beautiful look over Whitby. Look at that. Hey, up 11:15, I think that's about right. Yep. Just seen a woman walking up with a Cornish pasty from the pasty shop down there. And funnily enough, I'm going to have one for my lunch. £4.75 for a Cornish pasty, medium size. Yes. That's what I thought. Pants down time. Anyway, you know, my eyes fell on this pasty and I couldn't resist. That's something to do with Cadman's Cross or Cadman's Cross. I'm not quite sure how you spell it, but anything, how you pronounce it. Looks like it's had a repair down at the bottom, doesn't it? There you go, beautiful. Right, I had a wristband over here one time. It's gone, it went double quick time. Let's have a look from the top of the steps. Let's have a look over Whitby.
I'll see you at the bottom because I'll just go first. It's like, oh, I don't want to stop.
Oh, there's one for sale there. Fancy it? Walk up the steps. No, neither do I. Right, 199 steps. No, I am not going to count them, but I am going to hold on to the rail because my knees are a bit dodgy this morning, and there's every chance I'm going to take a dive. And if I do, I can grab hold of the handrail and save myself enormous embarrassment and smashed teeth. Because I have got os teeth, and they'll take some replacing. 2 crowns at the front as well. You know how much it is for a crown nowadays? Oh, Gordon Bennett. I smashed them when I was a kid. Yeah. Now these allegedly, these were the steps. So in the good old days, the olden days, they could bring the coffins and everything, and they'd have a service and bury them in the deceased people in the graveyard up here. But these were originally so they could put the coffins on them and have a rest as they walked up the 199 steps. I believe that to be true, but you may have your own views. Who knows? But anyway, that's allegedly what it was. So the pallbearers, is it? And the congregation could come up and they could have a rest halfway up and put the coffin on the bench, and yeah, have a rest for 5 minutes, have a woodbine, and yeah, all players, you know, you're a player or a woodbine, and off you go. Will that get me banned? I don't think so. Does anybody know what a woodbine is nowadays? Look at the red roofs, traditional, all of Whitby. Whitby Fish Market over there, Quayside Fisheries, can you see it? Yeah, the hotel, the Marine Hotel. Can't see it fishermen's from here, but anyway. You can see the pier in. Rather a nice spot. I like a gargle in there. Let's get a bit further down and let's have a look out onto the piers. There's a boat coming in at some knots up there. Can you see it? There's a pirate ship out there as well. Tide's out at the moment. I don't know whether it's going out or coming in, but that looks like the RNLI that are coming in on the boat. So if I walk down a little bit further, we might get a close-up of them. I'll get down. There's a little landing, staged landing halfway, 3/4 way down here. So we'll walk down and see if we can catch sight of this boat coming in. There's the donkey path. That's the end of the donkey path. I've got it all on super wide today, so you can get as much. I know it makes some of the lines a bit wonky and that, but it does mean that, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's some of the RNLI. Yeah, we've got it on super view, and it does make some of the lines a little bit wonky, but you get much better view of what's going on. You know, if I put it on the narrow view, you're not really going to get it all, are you? There's a smokehouse up there. I've been in touch with the nice man at the smokehouse, and he's getting things sorted out in a week or so. I'm hoping to do a video of the smokehouse. Fortune's smokehouse for you. Right, come on. Let's get further down.
I bet I can guess what you were talking about.
Yeah, it looks like the RNLI. Can you see him coming in? They've been out on manoeuvres. Yeah. Hey, feast your eyes on that, mates. What a beautiful town. I'm very lucky to live here. Very lucky. So Mrs M's not actually here at the moment. She's been looking after the grandkids. They've both been poorly. Sorry, they haven't been poorly. The oldest one's been poorly. And the young one's, you know, they're on a wobbler. You know, I'm poorly too, Grandma. So anyway, they're back at school today. She's dropped them both off back at school, and normal service will be resumed. Doc's yapping again, and yeah, she's coming over tomorrow. She's off for her teeth doing. She's got a thing about her teeth, as Mrs M. She's got lovely teeth, I'm telling you. Lovely teeth and lovely hair. Yes, really nice. Yeah, there you go, RNLI. Right, we've been here enough. Let's get over here. Try not to get in people's way. And we'll get over this way so I can get the handrail. Right, we're back onto Church Street, which, as it says on the sign there, is the old town. So yeah, we're giving you a look around the old town. We're going to get down to the marketplace, show you around there, and then we'll cut it off. And I might do another video at some stage from the marketplace down to the beach, but I think by the time this has ended, you've probably heard enough of me. So, oh, look at that, got down without my knees giving way. There's the beach hut. Don't look like a hut to me, but oh, they sell slush. That's grand, isn't it? Grand. The boarding. The Duke of York. It's nice in the Duke of York. I might do a review in there. In fact, if Mrs M fancies, we might go in there tomorrow night or Friday and have a burger and do a food review. Why not? Come on, lad. Don't fall over. Hammond's, the original Whitby jet shop. Justin's, the chocolatier. There's some person, I nearly said a man. I would imagine a man driving a car like that, wouldn't you? Captain Cook's Cannonballs. Not fancying it. Oh, he's getting out. Is it he? I told you. Yeah. Yeah. Blockett Road. Never mind. You can do that. Folk can't get past it. Ah, taking shoes into the shoe shop. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice shop. Oh, it smells nice there. Genuine Whitby jet. Now, I've got to do a review in here soon and all. I like it in here. I go in here a bit. I like it. Whitby Friendship Rowing Club. In fact, I'm thinking of joining as a member, but you don't need to be a member to get in. But anyway, well worth, if you like a gargle like I do, it's worth going in there for, you know, whatever tickles your fancy. So here we are, here's Arguments Yard. That's the famous one. Can't go by without... Have you ever seen in Arguments Yard? Come on, I'll take you down. Let's go. It's a bit disappointing when you get in. Is it? I don't know. Maybe it's not disappointing. Maybe it's lovely. I don't know. Anyway, it's very famous in Whitby, isn't it? Particularly at the Goth weekend and all of that business. They're all having the picture taken outside the entrance to Arguments Yard. Loads of yards in Whitby. I might do a video. Mrs M knows where most of the yards in Whitby are. She's been round them all. Yeah, she got to be in a bonnet about it and going out and logging all these yards and where they are and which are the good ones and which are the scruffy ones and all the rest of it. So maybe, yeah, if you fancy me doing a bit of a review of the yards of Whitby, then let me know. Put it in the comments below, and I'll have a word with Mrs. Emma. Maybe she'll traipse us around and show us the... we can't go around and see them all, but maybe we can go around and see the yards of note. Right. So here it is, here's the marketplace. It's a Grade 2 listed building, used to be the old town hall. Now, it's a bit of controversy about all of this, because as you'll see from the signs on the lamppost, there's planning permission and they're going to do some major restoration work, and they're going to change it all around quite dramatically. I've had a look at the plans and I don't quite understand what they're going to do. But it's quite dramatic and a lot of people are up in arms about it. My view, being controversial, you've got to do something. You can't just leave it and hope it's going to be all right, because it probably isn't going to be all right. You know, it's a beautiful building and we need to do something to restore it and keep it in great condition without changing all of the character. But if you look closely, you can see it's had renovation work on it already, so I'm not sure what all the massive fuss is about. Maybe it's because I don't understand the drawings properly. And what it says, it was built by Nathaniel Chomley Esquire, and then a load of Roman numerals. Jonathan Picknell was the architect. And that's it, mate. So we're in the square, the Abbey Wharf. I'm sure a lot of you have been in there. And that's it for today. I'm going to get a wristband done. Shall I take you around? I'm going to take you around. We won't do a separate one. I'm going to take you around and show you where I've put it. And then we'll shut the video off round there. So if you come down here, the Abbey Wharf's on your left. The Whitby Fishermen's Amateur Rowing Club is in front of us. And we're going down onto the pier where the lifeboat station is. There's a boathouse there. Trawlers are in. We're going to come round the corner and then you'll see a sign here which is Scarborough Borough Council penalty charge permit holders only. And if you look closely at the side, there's one there. So that's it, mates. I'll just give you a quick look out over on the harbour, look at the trawlers, and then I don't know how long I've been droning on for. Hope you've enjoyed the walkabout. I can't do food reviews all the time because I'm too fat as it is. But I've got a few coming up, and maybe, yeah, I've got one coming up. When's that? I don't know. Anyway, maybe when Mrs. M's here on Thursday, we'll do one then. So thanks for watching, and let's spin this round so I can say bye-bye properly. There you are. Let's get a bit of sun on face. Right, that's it, mates. Thanks for watching. Thanks ever much for your subscribes and all of that type of business. Most of all, yeah, just thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you later. You keep well, guys. Chin chin.